the first thing that I would like to do is orient you to ayeQ. So Q, or ayeQ, is AI that's built on a reliable foundation. So if you're out there and trying to connect some of these AI tools to your data, we've missed a very key piece here, which is the AI learns off of a good revenue architecture. And so the power of Q is the fact that it runs on the ayeQ RevOps platform. And Jerry, I know that, as we've looked at folks using ayeQ, we've really done that hard part of the revenue architecture, and the answers that are coming back are surprising even me. So let's talk about what is in that revenue architecture that is powering Q. This is a little bit more detail on what you just saw. So we are consuming data across the enterprise into a unified data model. So CRM data, marketing data, customer success data, which may be CRM data, maybe financial data, maybe usage data, operational data. We're pulling in financial data, and we are consuming that data into a unified data model that represents the entire revenue architecture. So there's something really key here. It's not an analytics platform. It's not sales analytics, it's not marketing analytics. It has all of those components, but the key is this is a unified revenue model that is built on a revenue design. And so I'm sure Jerry had a podcast yesterday with someone from Winning by Design, and this is the design. This is the systematized design of your go-to-market motion, your segments, your KPIs, your targets, etc. And of course, we have all the intelligence around AI-powered forecasting, complete transparency into that forecasting. We look at our revenue targets, our actual performance to targets, our marketing contribution, our retention analytics, our capacity requirements, our spend requirements, and unify all of this into a very, very powerful engine. And so we have been working on that for years, building that ayeQ RevOps platform. And now that we've added ayeQ to that platform, the answers, because it is training on this clean, validated, governed architecture, the answers are tremendous. And we're going to walk through what some of those answers are. So we'll see your answers that come from whatever in conversation you'd like to ask, what the recommendations are. You can run scenarios. What happens if this changes? What happens if that changes? And importantly, what are the priority next steps to actually get to better outcomes? So Jerry, you've been working with this for a while. What is kind of the concept here that we think our audience needs to understand as we get into ayeQ? It's not just, hey, I'm asking ChatGPT something.
Yeah, I think there's a couple things. And first, I would start with the kind of that your data box. The reality is these different parts of the organization have different, oftentimes, 4 systems of record, if you will, right? Mm-hmm. And so there's to be able to run that business collectively across is a challenge. But there's not a single system of record for all of those that gives each one of them individually the ability to run their business. But yet it is a collective end-to-end business that they've got to run, their revenue business. And so ayeQ for years has been helping companies manage the collective flow of business, the revenue through their organization, enabling them with all the things that you talked about, understanding they have these systems of record that they do live in and run their business in, that their teams are in day to day. But being able to get on top of that across the board is huge. And so, and then Dana, that you said, I mean, there's that, sitting on top of that, giving analytics and dashboards is easy, and a lot of people do that. But those things with the intelligence of measure against the plan and the realities of the plan and the model the revenue model across the business, that's uniqueness again that ayeQ's had. And now to have this agentic go-to-market RevOps partner, ayeQ, it's just going to change the game for our customers.